Good morning, students. How are you all? See, in the last class we discussed the chemical reactions and their previous year questions. Today we are going to discuss atomic structure. Atomic structure. In this atomic structure, it is a very simple topic, and the direct questions are asked in last Polyset examination. So in this topic, in this chapter, mainly we discuss on atom, orbit, orbital and shapes of orbitals, quantum numbers, electronic configurations of different elements, and some principles, Pauli principle, Aufbau, Hund's rule and their examples, the spectrum, electromagnetic radiation, the wavelength, velocity and frequency, and there are some here the line spectrum, atomic spectrum, emission spectrum, absorption spectrum. All these can be explained in this atomic structure. Okay, right. So what is mean by atom? Here atomic structure means the internal arrangement of the atoms. How many electrons are present? Electrons are present in which orbit, in which orbital, how they are rotating, what is the position of the electron. So all these can be explained in the atomic structure. So first of all, what is mean by atom? So all of you very well know atom is nothing but it is a tiny particle of a matter, very smallest particle of a matter. What is mean by matter? Anything which occupies space and has some mass, that is called matter. All of you very well know each and every matter is made up of very tiny particles. The tiny particles are called atom. See, smallest particle of matter is called atom, and the atoms are combined together to form molecules. What is mean by molecule? Atoms are combined together to form molecules. That means atoms are very small size than compared with the molecules. Atoms are very small size than compared with the molecules. For example, here the molecules are two types: homoatomic molecule, heteroatomic molecule. Heteroatomic molecule. Molecules are two types: homoatomic molecule, heteroatomic molecule. Homoatomic molecule means noble gases: neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. Helium. That means homo means same kind of atoms are present in a molecule. Same kind of atoms: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are only single kind of atoms are present in these molecules. Similarly, monoatomic molecule. These are also called as monoatomic molecules. All these are gases. Here all these are called noble gases. What we can say? Noble gases. Noble gases are monoatomic molecules. Heteroatomic molecules. Hetero means here the different kind of atoms are present. Different kind of atoms. For example, H2O. Two hydrogen atoms, one oxygen atom. NH3. One nitrogen atom and three hydrogen atoms. That means different kind of atoms are present in a molecule. They are called as heteroatomic molecules. Heteroatomic molecules. Okay. And some of the molecules which are has same kind of atoms, they are called as diatomic molecules also. Diatomic molecules. For example, diatomic molecules. These are also same kind. For example, H2 molecule, O2 molecule, N2 molecule, right? That means here diatomic, di means two kind of atoms which are same kind. H2 hydrogen gas, O2 oxygen gas, N2 nitrogen gas, Cl2, F2. These are also diatomic molecules in which the two atoms which are same kind, they are called as diatomic molecules. Here monoatomic molecules, mono means single one. Heteroatomic molecules, different atoms are present. Different atoms are present. Here different atoms are present. Is it clear? Atom and molecule. Atom is the smallest particle of matter, whereas molecule means atoms are combined or joined together. Atoms are joined together to form a molecule. Molecules are homoatomic molecule, heteroatomic molecule. Homo means same kind of atoms. For example, diatomic molecule, if you take, two atoms are present which are same kind. In hydrogen molecule, two hydrogen atoms are present. Similarly, in O2 molecule, two oxygen atoms are present. In N2 molecule, two nitrogen atoms are present. Can you tell the tetraatomic molecule? Yes, P4 phosphorus 4 molecule, P4 molecule, 4 phosphorus atoms are present. Here S8, 8 sulfur atoms are present, because here 4 atoms, tetraatomic molecule. P4 is a tetraatomic molecule, whereas S8 is a octaatomic molecule, For example, O3 means it is a triatomic molecule. Here tetraatomic molecule, octaatomic molecule, triatomic molecule. Tri means 3 oxygen atoms are present. Tetra means 4 phosphorus atoms are present. Sulfur, here 8 sulfur atoms are present. Octaatomic molecule. See, all these are we learnt in 9th class. Here the diatomic molecule, triatomic molecule, tetraatomic molecule. Once all of you remember all these monoatomic, diatomic and heteroatomic molecule, tetraatomic, octaatomic and triatomic molecules. Right. Next. Now let us discuss orbit. What is meant by orbit? Here in 9th standard already we discussed the atoms and molecule and in what is inside atom. Here the path of electrons which revolves around the nucleus. The path of electrons which revolves around the nucleus, that is called orbit. What is meant by orbit? The path of electrons which revolves around the nucleus in an atom is called orbit. See, let us consider it is a nucleus. It is a nucleus Here the electrons are revolving. The electrons which revolves around the nucleus, that path is called orbit. Orbits can be represented with one, two, three, and so on, or K, L, M, N, and so on. These orbits are also called shell or energy level. Once again, the path of electron which revolves around the nucleus in an atom is called orbit. Orbits are also called as shell or energy level, and orbits can be represented with the 1, 2, 3, and so on. First orbit, second orbit, third orbit. Otherwise, shell, K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. Okay? Shell, orbit, or energy level, all are same meaning. Okay, students? So this is the orbit. Is it clear? The path of electron which revolves around the nucleus in an atom is called orbit. Okay? Right. Now let us discuss the orbital. What is mean by orbital? What is mean by orbital? See, orbital is nothing but the probability of finding electron, the space of a region, the probability of finding electron is maximum. Such region is called orbital. The space of region around the nucleus where the probability of finding electron is maximum, that is called orbital. అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక స్పేస్ న్యూక్లియస్ చుట్టూ లేదా కేంద్రకం చుట్టూ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ డెన్సిటీ, ఎలక్ట్రాన్ యొక్క సాంద్రత ఎక్కడైతే ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుందో ఆ ప్రదేశాన్ని ఆర్బిటాల్ అంటాం. ఆర్బిట్ అంటేనేమో ఆర్బిట్ని ఏమంటామంటే కక్ష అంటాము. ఎలక్ట్రాన్లు న్యూక్లియస్ చుట్టూ తిరిగేటువంటి మార్గాన్ని కక్ష అంటారు. ఎక్కడైతే ఎలక్ట్రాన్ సాంద్రత, ఎలక్ట్రాన్లు ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయో, న్యూక్లియస్ చుట్టూ ఏదైతే ప్రదేశంలో ఎలక్ట్రాన్ల సాంద్రత ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుందో దాన్ని ఆర్బిటాల్ అంటాం. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, ది స్పేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ రీజన్ around the nucleus where the probability of finding electron is maximum is called కేంద్రకం చుట్టూ ఏ ప్రదేశంలోనైతే ఎలక్ట్రాన్ సాంద్రత, ఎలక్ట్రాన్లు ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయో అలాంటి ప్రదేశాన్ని ఆర్బిటాల్ అంటాము. ది స్పేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ రీజియన్ అరౌండ్ ది న్యూక్లియస్ వేర్ ది ప్రాబబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఫైండింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఇస్ మ్యాక్సిమమ్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఆర్బిటాల్. See, the orbitals can be represented with orbitals can be represent as s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f orbital. S, p, d and f orbitals are present. S, p, d and f orbitals are present. Okay, now let us see the shapes of the orbitals. Shapes of the orbitals. shapes of children, pause the video. Can you tell the s, p, d and f orbitals now? What is the meaning of s orbital? Otherwise s stands for what? S stands for what? P stands for what? D and f stands for what? Pause the video and guess the answer. Shapes of orbitals. See the s orbital. S orbital shape is spherical. In your examination, the question, what is the shape of the s orbital? Spherical, straight line, zigzag or none? Like, see, shape of s orbital is spherical. If you draw the x axis, y axis and z axis, here x, y and z axis, here the s orbital shape is spherical shape. S orbital shape is spherical shape. The probability of finding electron is maximum. That region is called orbital. So what is the maximum percentage of electron density? That percentage of electron density is maximum around the nucleus is 95%. Remember this one. Here, what is the orbital? Where the probability of finding electron is maximum around the nucleus. That region is called orbital. So what percentage of electron density is maximum? That percentage of electron density maximum is 95%. 95%. In your option, in your examination, the electron density is maximum in the percentage of 95, 90, 85, 100, like this one. Maximum density of electrons around nucleus is A 95%, B 90%, C 85%, D 100%. So the option is 95%. And in your examination, what is the shape of the s orbital? S orbital shape is spherical. Next, p orbitals. See, the p orbitals are three types. Let us see. X axis, y axis, so this is called lobe. This portion is called lobe. In that portion, the electron density is distributed like this one. Electron density is distributed inside the lobe. Okay, students? Right. This is called px orbital. Px orbital. Px orbital. Okay. Px orbital means the lobes which are present along the x-axis. This is called lobe. This portion, this is called lobe. In that lobe, the electron density is distributed like this one. Here, this side. Next, py orbital. Py orbital. Here py orbital means this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Lobes are distributed along y-axis. So electron density is distributed. So in this portion the electron density is distributed. This is Py. Next, Pz orbital. X, Y, this is Z. Here also this is Z axis, here also this is a Z axis. In Px orbital the lobes along the X axis, in Py orbital the lobes are along Y axis, in Pz orbital the lobes are present on on Z axis. So electron density is distributed in this lobe in Z direction. Right. Students, where the probability of finding electron density is maximum, that is called orbital. Now my question is, here in this portion the electron density is distributed overall this portion, but at the center there is no electron density. Here the finding of electron density is 0. That is called nodal plane. What is mean by nodal plane? Where the probability of finding electron density is 0. That is called nodal plane. అంటే ఈ పోర్షన్లో ఎలక్ట్రాన్ డెన్సిటీ అనేది శూన్యంగా ఉంటుంది, ఎలక్ట్రాన్ డెన్సిటీ ఇక్కడ ఉండదు. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇటువైపు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఎలక్ట్రాన్ డెన్సిటీ పెరుగుతుంది. ఇదంతా ఈ లోబ్ అంతా కూడా ఎలక్ట్రాన్ డెన్సిటీ, ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అన్నీ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ అయి ఉన్నాయి, ఇటువైపు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ అయి ఉన్నాయి. కానీ ఈ పోర్షన్లో ఎట్ ది సెంటర్ there is no electron density. Electron density is 0. That is called nodal plane. If we draw a plane, imagine a plane. In that plane the electron density is 0. That is called nodal plane. For p orbitals, number of nodal planes only 1. For p orbital number of nodal plane is 1. Here the only one nodal plane. Here also one nodal plane. One nodal plane. Imagine draw a line at the center, and that region the electron density is 0. That is called nodal plane. Remember, for p orbitals the number of nodal planes are 1 only. See, nodal plane. It is the plane where the probability of finding electron zero. No electron density is present. For p orbital number of nodal planes is 1. Number of nodal planes is only 1 for p orbitals. Okay, orbitals. See, d orbitals are how many types? There are 5 types of d orbitals. 5 types. The first one is, see, X and Y. See, the lobes are in between x and y direction, in between x axis and y axis. If the lobes are present in between x axis and y axis, that is called dxy, dxy orbital, dxy orbital. Similarly, in these lobes the electron density is distributed. Next, dyz orbital, dxy, then dyz. How can we draw the dyz? Simply draw the lines here, yz na. Let us consider it is a y axis, let us consider it is a z axis. If you draw the lobes in between y axis and z axis, in between y axis and z axis, this is dyz. Next, dxz, x axis, y axis. xz na, x, let us consider it is a z axis. Here the lobes in between x and z. Total number of d orbitals are 5 types. Here dxy means the lobes present in x and y axis, in between x and y axis. dyz means y and z axis, the lobes are present in between the y and z axis. dxz means the lobes present between the x axis and z axis. These are 3 types. Now let us see the 4th and 5th one. And before going to 4th and 5th one, number of nodal planes for d orbital. See, at this portion, for this orbital 1 nodal plane, for this orbital 1 nodal plane. The number of nodal planes for d orbitals is 2. Number of nodal planes for d orbitals is 2. Remember, number of nodal planes for d orbital is 2. For this lobe, 1 nodal plane. For this one, 2 nodal plane. Whereas in case of p orbitals, along x or y and z direction, only 1 nodal plane is present. Whereas in d orbitals, 2 nodal planes are present. Right. So these are dxy, dyz and dxz orbitals. dx square minus y square. This is x axis, y axis. Observe here, dx square minus y square means the lobes which are present along x and y axis. x axis, y axis paina ganaka lobes unte adi dx square minus y square ga represent chestamu. ఇంతకు ముందు వాటిలోనేమో dxy అంటే x యాక్సిస్కి y యాక్షానికి మధ్యలో కనుక లోబ్స్ ఉంటే dxy, dyz, dxz అట్లా రిప్రజెంట్ చేసాం. మరి dx స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ y స్క్వేర్ అంటే అలాంగ్ ది యాక్సిస్ x మరియు y అక్షాల పైన లోబ్స్ కనుక డ్రా చేస్తే అది dx స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ y స్క్వేర్ ఆర్బిటాల్ అవుతుంది. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ dz స్క్వేర్. x z. చూడండి, dz స్క్వేర్ అంటే ఏంటంటే x యాక్సిస్ తర్వాత z యాక్సిస్, z యాక్సిస్ పైన లోబ్ ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత ఈ x యాక్సిస్ పైన ఉన్న లోబ్స్ రొటేట్ కావడం ద్వారా మనకు క్లోజ్డ్గా ఉన్నట్టు కనిపిస్తాయి. దీన్ని ఈ రకంగా మనం రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం, dz స్క్వేర్. in your examination, the direct question should be asked like this one. It will be asked like this. What is the geometry of the d orbital? The geometry of the d orbital is geometry or shape of d orbitals is double dumbbell. What is the geometry or shape of p orbital? P orbital shape is a dumbbell. P orbital shape is dumbbell. P orbital shape is dumbbell. Okay. Geometry of the d orbital is double dumbbell. Geometry of the p orbital is dumbbell shape, whereas shape of s orbital is a spherical shape. Okay students, right. Otherwise, simply in your examination, a orbital diagram will ask which of the following is a dxy, or which of the following is a dyz orbital, or which of the following is a dx square minus y square, like this one. One compulsory question from this orbital and their geometry. Okay students, right. S orbital only one, whereas p orbitals are 3 types: px, py, pz. D orbitals are 5 types: dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square, and dz square. The shape of s orbital is a spherical, shape of p orbital is a dumbbell, shape of d orbital is a double dumbbell. If in your examination, what is the shape of f orbital? Generally, f orbital shape is a very complex one. Simply represent like a 4-folded dumbbell. 4-folded dumbbell. Orbital shape or geometry. S orbital spherical, p orbital dumbbell, d orbital double dumbbell, f orbital 4-folded dumbbell. Actually, f orbital is not in our syllabus. Simply remember, what is the shape of the f orbital? 4-folded dumbbell. Here these three are important. S, p and d orbitals are important one. Now my question is, what is the S stands for what? P stands for what? D and F. S stands for sharp, P stands for principal, D stands for disperse, whereas F stands for fundamental. F stands for fundamental. Okay students, just remember, S for sharp, principal, disperse and fundamental, right?